I'm Mark McGrinder, a member of the core artistic team of Studio 180 Theatre, and I'm the coordinator for the Studio 180 in Development program. We're excited to have three works that we're putting on this spring. One is a return to a work we touched base with in the fall, which is Amy Rutherford's Mortified. We're happy to be giving it some more time in the hall and a second public reading as Amy moves forward. It's exciting because that's a play that has a very sort of theatrical base, and Amy has been trying to figure out what's the best way to tell the story, and it feels like she's sort of over the hump. She understands what the structure of it is now, and so now it's moving towards a production-ready draft and figuring out what this play is, how it connects with audiences, and starting to finesse, to hone the theatrical techniques that are employed, the dialogue, and again, just starting to understand the physical possibilities for the play, because it is, I think, of the three plays, the one that has the sort of widest theatrical possibilities in terms of a physical life. So that's really exciting. After we present Amy's Mortified, our next piece in the programming will be Alison Lawrence's The Right, which is quite the opposite, a play very, very early in the development process, a play of ideas, a play with a major issue at its core, which is medical assistance in dying. And it's just so tailor-made in terms of its like Studio 180-ness. It is a play about issues, complex issues that there aren't easy answers to. That's what drew Alison to the idea, and it's what drew us to her proposal for the play. So we're really excited to kind of go in, as opposed to sort of honing and polishing a final draft of a script. This one is really about finding a way to humanize the issue, finding a way to tell a story. She's tapped into this notion of a family that is dealing with the issue, and figuring out, again, how to make that theatrical, how to make the story come to life, how to let it be infused by all the research and interviews that Alison has done, because she's just done an extraordinary amount of prep work even before starting to write the characters. So how to allow all that to inform it, and yet to not let it feel like it's a lecture or a lesson, that it's a story of people, and people we can empathize with, and we can ask the same questions that they do. And the third play in the series is Theory by Norman Yeung. We're really excited to be doing that in conjunction with Tarragon as well. Between the time that we sort of talked about working on the play and bringing it through the development process, Norman was fortunate enough to have it be selected as part of Tarragon's upcoming season. So it's already slated for the fall, but we thought, you know what? Let's see it through the last few steps, and let's touch base with our partnership with the company that we did You Will Remember Me with. It's really exciting to get to work with them on this piece, which is very, very much of the three, the one that is closest to a production-ready draft, and this one is kind of just about polish, and is going to be a chance for Norman just to hear it before they go into rehearsals one more time. It's also going to be a great opportunity for us to introduce our readers to a play that we think really speaks to our audience, to a contemporary audience. It's a play that's very of the moment. It's very much about technology, how we use technology, and it's also very much about how permissive we are with technology, and what's the more progressive attitude. If we try to limit people and what they can say and do online, is that in service of others? Is it in protection, or is it too censorious, and are we going sort of in the wrong direction? It's in some ways about the left and the right, and it's about how we treat one another, whether it's in a virtual world, whether it's in person. And I'm excited to really see the questions and the discussions that come out of that. And it will also be very exciting to see, sort of in a very short term, to see it move from a reading to an actual production and see what the final product is.